Hello, my loves, and welcome back to a brand new podcast episode here at Abundant Self. I'm your host, Jules, manifestation coach and mindset expert, or the other way around, whatever. I'm here to help you reprogram your subconscious mind to really up-level your life and create the life that you dream of. Nothing is too big, nothing is out of reach. I want you to know that everything is possible. And all of these desires that right now are on your heart, that you're like, oh, I want to achieve this, oh, I want to have this life, oh, I want to have this or this or this, all of it is possible. You get to live your dream life, and what you believe about yourself, about your life, will manifest itself into reality. But now I'm already going too deep into it, as always, of course. Back to the basics about we're already halfway through the year. What? Like, this is insane. And I want for you to really use this time now around June, July to reset. And so I think I really want to use this time in this episode for resetting and giving you some tangible tips of not just resetting in the sense of like cleaning your house or like cleansing energy sort of things, but really going inwards and doing kind of like this life audit of what is life right now? Do I want to keep living like that? What can I change? And so on. So if this is something that interests you, if you are right now feeling a little bit funky, maybe you're feeling stagnant or stuck, or you just don't see progress in your life and you're like, what? Everyone else is living their dream life. What about me? How about me? I just don't really, see it. Then definitely stay tuned. Tune into this episode. Stay tuned because this is going to be such a juicy one. So in the very beginning, when we think about the reset, or in general, half-year reset, let's take a life audit. What do we have to do? Where do we even start? And for me, that's perfectly. That's personally reflecting on my current situation. So I even have some journaling prompts for you. I'm going to read them to you. But first of all, I want you to really take some time and just think about the areas in your life that you don't feel 100% fulfilled or 100% happy and content. For example, your job, maybe in your career, maybe in your relationships, your health, personal development, anything that you feel like, and you can even make maybe some little buckets or so on a piece of paper. What are the areas in your life, the different areas that basically make your whole life out of it? How do you say in English? I can't speak anymore. I'm so sorry. I speak the entire day in German and Spanish, so my English is like, well, you understand. Making different buckets on, for example, health, relationships, even money, right? Career. And then going to each and every single one of them and having a closer look on where can I do better, what can change, just really in general, reflecting on it. I have here a couple of journaling prompts written down that I really want you to pause right now the video, and I really want you to go through these journaling prompts whenever you have time, but take that time because it's going to change so much. Okay, so the first one, what is currently going on in my life and what is going well in which area of my life? Again, we have the different areas, right, as I explained. And so look at every single area and see what is going on well and maybe what is not going so well. Then what aspects of this area bring me joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction? So going even deeper, and maybe, for example, in your job, it could be a work team member or something, right? Like maybe she's bringing joy to your day. What achievements or progress have I made in this area recently? Wins, reflecting on what really worked out well. Is there maybe a pay raise that I got in my job? Or I've made new friendships, or health-wise, for example, I've worked on my fitness and on my health recently a lot. What challenges or areas of improvement do I notice in this specific area? So what, again, challenges have come up? And that could be, I'm always placing the examples on the job. But for example, let's keep rolling with the job example. Is there maybe the boss, a toxic boss that is so annoying, that is constantly like shouting and not taking me seriously? Is that a big challenge? Write that down, reflect on it. How do I feel about my level of balance and fulfillment in this area? How is the balance? Am I to 100% super happy about it? Or again, maybe the job, the boss is like, it so emotionally overwhelms you that the other things, as in my example, the pay raise, it's just not a balance there because one is affecting you more than the other. And then what actions or changes can I make to embrace this area and bring it more in alignment with my goals and my values? Okay? And this last one is really leading me to the next point, actually, when it comes to doing this life audit or such a life audit. And that is that you need to define your values and your priorities. Okay? Once you have had a look at your current situation, you're like, okay, this could be better. I could improve that. Define, again, your values and your priorities. So what matters to you? What is important to you? Because this is the compass for your goal setting for the next 6 months. How do you want to live your next 6 months? How do you want to show up in your life the next 6 months until this year is over? Which goals do you want to achieve until the end of the year? So here, set clear goals, okay? Maybe even have a look at the goals that you have set from the beginning of the year. 2023, everyone is setting goals and I want to achieve this and this and this and this. Now we're 6 months in. Have you achieved them? Be honest, be real to yourself. Have you achieved them? If not, maybe they're too big. Maybe you have to, there are no goals that are too big, obviously, but maybe you have to just make them into smaller, break them down into smaller actionable goals that you can literally tick off because they're smaller, but these lead up to the big goal. Okay, that is really, really important. And then once you've done it, once you've set out once you wrote down your goals, reflected on the goals from the beginning of the year, maybe something has shifted. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, because we're 6 months into the year, of course. You've changed. Maybe your environment has changed. Of course, your goals have changed as well. If not, that's okay too. But if something has changed and maybe you have now other priorities than in the beginning of the year, that's perfectly fine. But I just want you to take the time to prioritize yourself again, to reset, to evaluate what is important to me, what matters to me, and then see how can I do it? How can I get into the gym, wake up earlier, work on my mental health if this is something that is important to me. If it's not, then it's not. And then it's probably also not on my goal list. It's probably not a priority of mine. But if I want to achieve remarkable things in my life, and I know you do because otherwise you wouldn't be here in this podcast, Abundant Self. If I am trying or working towards being the most abundant, confident, healthy, wealthy, and fulfilled version of mine, then I need to have a look inside, be honest, be real, and really, kick myself in the ass. Yeah, I said it. Beep. This is so crucial, especially during this time of the year. Once again, we are 6 months in. I want you to really achieve everything you want. And this is only possible if you do the work. You have to be willing to do the work and then take consistent action. If you are right now feeling like nothing is happening, you're doing all the things, and you're like, Jules, I am already doing this and this and this and this, and nothing is working. I don't see progress. Just keep going. Please, 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 just keep going, because you are so close. You never know when it's going to happen. When we think about our manifestation, for example, manifestations come when we least expect them. And what would happen if, for example, tomorrow you get a job opportunity and a new job offer that pays you so much more, like more than you could have ever imagined, while having fun doing what you do? Like, you love your job, you get paid so well, you feel fulfilled, happy, and also you have, like, for example, amazing colleagues, whatever it is. This could happen tomorrow, right? You never know when amazing opportunities fall into your lap or just happen because you have manifested them. But if you give up too early, if you give up before it can even happen, then it won't happen. So don't give up. Stay consistent. Take consistent action. And if you feel right now that nothing is happening, believe me, it will happen. It just takes time. As anything in life, it just takes time. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes consistent action. And you need to be willing to put that consistent action in. So please don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up, and celebrate the small wins. Celebrate yourself for showing up every single day. Celebrate yourself for listening to that podcast today, because you're doing great and you're incredible. And if you need some extra support, go and seek it. I have sought so many times support, and it's always just helped me and changed my life for the better. My clients telling me actually, oh, I was so afraid to reach out to you in the beginning. I was so afraid to tell you, hey, I actually might need support here and there. And now they're thriving, and now they know exactly what to do in which situations in life because of a clear action, actionable roadmap on how to create their dream life. You are so powerful. You're such a powerful human being. Your mind is so powerful you cannot even imagine. And if you get to work on your mindset, if you get to do the inner work, if you go inwards, reset, audit, and show up as the version that you want to become, with consistent action, with effort, with celebrating yourself and the milestones and the small wins, the whole picture, then everything you have ever wanted will become your reality, no matter what. You're the creator of your reality. You get to live the life that you want if you do the work, and if you show up, and if you stay consistent, and if you believe in yourself. So I hope this episode helped you. I hope that you now feel inspired, empowered, motivated to smash these last 6 months and really, really, really keep going, keep believing in yourself, keep doing the work, because this is what will get you there. Nothing else. I always say, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And I mean it. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm thinking about you. You can always reach out to me, even if you just want to chat. Feel free to message me at julesmanifests, and let's have a chat. Let's see where you are, where you need some help, maybe where I can give you even free advice, right? This podcast is also a free advice or a free tool for me to help you and to support you on this journey. I love you. Once again, have the best day, best rest of the week, and take a deep breath in, being proud of yourself for showing up and for listening to Abundant Self.